Hello, friends. Day 56 of A Path of Purpose. And let's talk today about walking in someone else's shoes. So, today I had the privilege of meeting a woman who, um, who had difficult choices to make. She had to choose whether to move out of state and how to look for care for her adult disabled child. And after this woman was amazing, and after I met her, I realized during my lifetime how many families and especially moms I've met over the years that have had to make difficult decisions to place their child with a disability in someone else's care. And oftentimes, these moms end up becoming single moms. And sad to say, the divorce rate um, with couples who have a child with a disability is really high. And I've known several single moms um, that whether they were married or not, the dad did not stick around and or support, the family in any way. And so when I meet these moms, I'm in awe because not that I've experienced that, but I have seen it enough that, and I've heard enough stories that you know how difficult it is to oftentimes be the only provider and be the only one that is even able to care for the child because of the high needs. And um, oftentimes, even insurance doesn't provide the services and the care that the family needs for their child. So it's quite, it's bigger than you could even imagine. And I even heard somebody make a statement the other day about someone that had a Down syndrome child, and they went straight to the myth that because the mom was older when she had the child, that was the cause of the Down syndrome. And I should just go find recent studies that I've read that that is a lie. And um, women have been discouraged to not have children past 35, 40 because they said that would increase their likelihood of a Down syndrome child. And so you watch these moms that have a child with a disability and live in guilt and pain and trying to figure out what they did wrong. And they did nothing wrong. I remember the story where this child in the Bible, I believe they were deaf. I should go look and see and find this. Let me see if I can find it quick. Um, and so, anyway, the child had a disability, right? And so, instead of having compassion and understanding, the disciples said, Jesus, what sin caused this child to have a disability? And his response was that there was no sin. It actually was a child who was going to bring glory to God. And we're so quick to say when we see somebody with a disability that there's something wrong with them, right? And we're all created equal in God's sight. And it's not based on what we can and can't do, or if we're verbal or nonverbal, um, if we have cerebral palsy or we have a full functioning body, and the list goes on, right? If we have ears to hear, if we are deaf, or so many things, so many things. I'm going to see if I can find it here. Um, Let me see, child with disability. Let me see if I can find it. I can't find it right offhand. But anyway, I just know we're so quick to judge, and I've heard people say, "Well, I don't know why they put them in a group home. They should be able to take care of them themselves." And several years ago, um, doctors told parents that they needed to put their children in state institutions to be cared for because they wouldn't be able to care for them. And you trust a physician's opinion and you think that they know what's best, but only you as the parent and as the caregiver in many incidences only know really what's best for the child. And we, as outsiders looking in, think we know what's best, and we don't. And that's true whether your child has a disability or not. I was just discussing this the other day with my daughter that we're so quick to just do what the doctor says instead of considering our child and their unique needs and what they've been through and their health status. There's so many things to take into consideration when you're considering treatment or care. And so we just need to take time instead of being quick to judge, but we need to take time to think about, what if I were in their shoes? How would I feel? What would I need? What would encourage me? How can we, as a church family, as friends, as neighbors, provide those opportunities of respite or just coming alongside? I've probably told this story, but I have the best memories of a neighbor girl named Andrea. And one of my favorite memories was she was intellectually, developmentally disabled, and she was beautiful. She was tall, blonde hair, blue eyes, and she was great. And we had a good relationship with her family, and so we really enjoyed this family as neighbors. Well, when my youngest daughter was born, Andrea was probably 10 or 11, right in there, right? And so at the age, for a girl that we're intrigued with babies, right? It's just when we're starting to think about babysitting, and so even at Andrea's age, she even with her special needs, she loved babies, and it was so fun because she knew our home was a safe place for her, and we always loved having her. And after I had my youngest daughter, she would come over to the house, and one Sunday morning she walks in, and we're visiting with my parents in the front room. It was a Sunday afternoon, and Andrea walks in, and she looks at me and she goes, "Ba, ba, 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 ba." And I said, "Yep, I think she's sleeping. You can go check on her." And she goes running into the baby's room. And I even think I say running, but you know what? I bet she was really quiet. And she goes in there and she's checking on the baby. And she comes back out and she looks at me and she goes, ba, 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 ba. And she was happy and she had just checked on Becky, and then she went home. And, you know, it's so good to just recognize that families with special needs, they enjoy things that we enjoy, and they have the same needs as we have. And so if you have a friend or family member or neighbor, somebody that they themselves have some extra challenges, it's true, extra challenges, don't be quick to judge or think that you know better, but ask questions and see how you can help and encourage, and take a moment to just think about walking in their shoes. So anyway, it was a delight today to meet her and just be able to think about what she's been through, and the hard choices she's made as a mom to put her child in a group home, because I think all of us would agree, um, it would be difficult to put your child in care for somebody else to care for. But the benefit of that is then when she does come to visit, she can enjoy spending time with her child. She can do special things, that it's not, and not everything is just caregiving, because just caregiving, it becomes very tiresome for sure. So that's my thought about walking in someone else's shoes. Um, so just, the next time you see a family, friend, or neighbor, just take a moment to make a difference in their life. All right. Thanks for coming on, and we'll talk tomorrow. Bye.